Hi, and welcome to our guided meditation. Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to guide you into a state of relaxation, which is proven to lower stress levels and help if you're having a panic attack. Okay, so firstly I want you to get your body into a position where all your weight is lifted from your body. Usually I find laying down works best, maybe on your bed, on the floor, but sitting down on a seat is absolutely fine. I want you to take a deep breath through your nose for 3 seconds, hold that breath for 5 seconds, and release your breath out of your mouth for 8 seconds. So this is called the 3-7-8. It's not an issue if you can't hold your breath for the whole 7 seconds. Just lower the time down that suits you, so that could be 4 or 5 seconds. So let's try it. So deep breath through your nose in 1, 2, 3, and hold that breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release through your mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. This is great to do around about 3 times a day. Also just before sleeping, because it lowers your heart rate. When you go to sleep, your heart rate drops, and that's how you go into a state of sleep then. I now want you to try your hardest to ignore any background noise going on, whether that's the sound of cars or friends, family in the background, and try your best to imagine yourself being in your safe place, or imagine yourself being somewhere you want to be right now. So that could be abroad on a gorgeous beach, watching the vibrant blue waves coming in and out. It could be anywhere. So next, let's focus on your breathing. Is your breathing slow? Are you taking deep breaths? Or maybe short breaths? So I want you to really focus deeply. Is your chest moving in when you inhale? Or is it moving out when you inhale? Really concentrate on your breathing. Try to slow it down. See if slowing it down makes any part of your limbs feel heavier or more relaxed. So next now, hopefully you should start to be feeling a bit more relaxed, and your breathing is now a bit slower and you're feeling a bit better. So the next part of this guided meditation, we're going to go down all your body parts. So starting from your head, just imagine it feeling heavy, or possibly light, like a balloon. So if it's feeling heavy, you might be lying down and it might be sinking into your pillow. Or if you sat up, you might want to make it feel nice and light, like a balloon floating in the air. So next, let's think about your eyes. Are your eyes open? Are they closed? That's completely up to you whether you feel more comfortable leaving them open or closed. Next, going down to your jaw. A lot of people clench their jaw without even realising. So really think about releasing your jaw muscles, relaxing it down. Feel like your jaw's dropping down into your neck. Moving on to your neck. Imagine your neck is like a spring, possibly a spring off a trampoline. So when the trampoline's being bounced on, it's being stretched vigorously. So think about the muscle of your neck being like that spring. Just imagine it being released all the way back in and no longer having any pressure on it. Moving down to your shoulders. Really relax them down into the ground rather than them being uptight against your ears. You want to try keep them down towards the floor as much as possible, because a lot of people pull their shoulders up when they're stressed, which can also affect your neck at the same time. Next, we want to talk about your back. So if you're laying down, imagine it sinking into the bed. Imagine if you're on your chair instead, imagine if your back is melting into the back of the seat. Or if you sat on a bed, imagine it melting into the back of the headboard. How are your thighs and calves feeling? Are they sore? Are they tight? Maybe you do a lot of exercise. Maybe you do a manual labour job, so you get a lot of tightness in the top of your thighs and possibly your calves. So you want to really focus on their muscles and just try release them. Release them as much as you can. Get rid of that tension. Try not to fight the tension coming into them, because naturally when you're stressed, your body tenses up. So don't fight it. Just release as much as possible. So lastly, we're going to move down to your feet. So most people are out and about. Like I said earlier, you could be doing a lot of exercise, or your job involves a lot of walking. So your feet can be part of your stress, and you can get stress spots in your feet as well. So just imagine the tension being released from your feet. Think about your toes as well. Your toes sore. Just try release them toes as if they're sinking down into your soul. So now we've gone through all the body parts. Hopefully you should be feeling quite satisfying feeling and a big feeling of relaxation. Hopefully you should feel like your body's floating as if you're in space. Everything feels relaxed, extremely light, or you might feel the feeling of the heaviness of you just being down against the bed. So I really hope this guided meditation's helped you out. I hope you've got some positive feelings, whether that's relaxation or just feeling better mentally. Try to spend a few minutes every day to meditate, even if it is just a minute or 30 seconds. Do this anytime and anywhere. Stay safe, all of you. Thank you for listening and getting involved. We hope to see you soon, and thank you from the Vale of Morgan Youth Service. Thanks.